Hey everyone, Brenda here with Modig Leadership, and I wanted to just break down exactly what I do with one-on-one clients. So first of all, let's just get clear on who that is. If you're a high achiever, high-level entrepreneur, executive, C-suite level, CEO, you're operating your own company, maybe you're owner-operator still, whatever it might be, then you are an excellent fit for our one-to-one program. And the reason is because not only do we deal with clients who've gone through maybe a major transition like divorce or severance package after 14 years, or they have empty nester syndrome, or they have just had what we call, in Modig Leadership, we call it a midlife awakening, not necessarily a midlife crisis. And so when you enter into that space where you kind of arrived, you're successful with your business, you're just not happy and you're not content and you're not quite sure why. You can't put your finger on it. And you've read all the books, you've listened to all the podcasts, you've done self-development, self-growth for quite some time, and you're just not feeling fulfilled, then you absolutely are definitely a candidate for our one-to-one program. And now this is a rigorous program. It's not for the faint of heart. I'm going to be honest. I mean, several people have said like I have gone to counseling. In fact, this client just this last week said this. He has gone to counseling for over 9 years. And he's like, I've learned more from you in 6 weeks, and I have transformed who I am radically in such a short amount of time. I didn't think that was possible. So it's rigorous. You've got to be ready to roll your sleeves up and dig deep and dirty and get to the root and the core of issues, and it will radically change your life. So let me just break down how it works. Okay. So we do a minimum of 12 weeks. And here's why. There's so many people out there that sell, 4-week or 6-week transformations. And the reality is nobody can transform that fast. It's simply not possible. You have, there's so many moving parts. There's repetition that has to be put into place. And there's education that, quite frankly, is like a fire hose when you haven't experienced all of this. And oftentimes my clients, I forget that they don't know this stuff. And I'm speaking at such a high level. I often have to bring it back down because for the general population, this stuff is not common. And it's common in my language, right? Because this is what I do every day, but it's not common to people. So it's like drinking from a fire hose. So we've got an 8-week program where there is 8 weeks of content each week that is recorded and ready for you to access offline. Once you decide and commit, and we've decided that we are a good fit for each other, because that's the other thing. I don't work with just anyone. I can lead a horse to water. I can't make it drink. If somebody's not ready to do this work, I absolutely will not take you on as a client. There's just no way around it. And so we get on a discovery call and we discover if we would be a good fit to work together. If we both decide that that is a good fit, then we get you signed up, you make your payment, you get your contract, we have the agreement all done, and now you have your login information and you get to hit the ground running on your training. And the reason I do that training is because A, it is so unknown to people, which is what, like I said, I'm learning that people are like, oh my gosh, I didn't know any of this. And B, it expedites our time together, because what happens is, well, when we're doing this over 12 weeks, we meet for 12 weeks. The first 8 weeks, you're going through this program. We're still meeting each week. But as you learn and you grow and you adapt to this new information, now we're speaking the same language. So when we sit down for our one-on-one, it's much more efficient and we're much more productive because now we understand the basic principles of the things that we're talking about, right? If I just trained each individual client of what I have in that 8 weeks recorded and accessible to you as long as you have internet connection, it would take us a year plus to get through all of the material. And I'm not interested in wasting anyone's time. I'm interested in getting expedited transformations that are lasting. You high achievers don't have time. The average time it takes to get over any major transition, divorce included, or death or anything like that is 7 years. 7 years. And it doesn't need to be that way. And so I have developed this methodology and trademarked it because it works so well. So that gives you a breakdown of what it looks like. So if that's something that you're interested in and you're ready to elevate yourself as a leader and become the best possible leader that you can be, then make sure that you either book a call, send an email. We don't even have to get on the phone call. If this resonates with you and that's something you love, just send me an email and we'll go back and forth and see if it works for you. And then we will get started and get you rolling and getting you into the best life possible, free from this unknown baggage that just seems to be holding you back and you're not quite sure what it is. Oftentimes people can't pinpoint it, and that's part of the frustration. They've tried everything. They've done everything. They've seen all the counselors. They've read all the books, read all the podcasts, or listened to all the podcasts, and they just can't seem to break through. Well, if that's you, then you're in the right place, because we'll get that breakthrough for you and we will enjoy it in the process. It's fun, it's a journey, and it's a discovery of who you are. And I love to walk side by side with my clients along that journey. So click on the link, give us a call, or send an email, and we will see you on the other side.